Hey guys, we've reached the end of another season, and it was quite an adventure. The secret of Pink Diamond, whose existence hadn't even been confirmed up to that point, has been revealed, and it paints certain characters in a whole new light. Of course we will go in depth about all that soon enough. Right now, I want to speculate on the possibility of Peridot fusing. This concept has been touched on in the episode, log date 7/15/2. But at that point, Peridot just wasn't ready to fuse. I do think that she will fuse at some point in the show. The question is, with who? I will talk about each main character being Peridot's first fusion partner, starting with the least likely, and working my way up. First is Pearl. I don't think it's very likely that Peridot will fuse with Pearl, because they really aren't that close. Granted, they could change sometime in the future. But it's possible that Peridot still doesn't see Pearl as an equal, which would make fusion between the two almost impossible. Next is Amethyst. She and Peridot have a pretty good relationship at this point, so them fusing is definitely a possibility. However, I don't really see a reason that they would fuse. So we'll just have to wait and see. Garnet would be great for a first-time fusion. The possibility has already been put out there, and given her analytical nature, Peridot might reason that her first fusion should be with someone experienced, which Garnet is. Peridot could also fuse with Steven. Now that he can fuse with gems, we begin a waiting game for Steven to fuse with all of the main gems. He could see Peridot struggling with something, and view fusion as the best way to connect with her. Now, we move on to the most likely candidate for Peridot's first fusion, and that is Lapis Lazuli. Out of all the gems, Peridot's closest relationship is with Lapis. They share many similarities in what they've been through, and spend the most time together. An opportunity for them to fuse is much more likely than the others, since they're together virtually all of the time. Plus, they could both help each other, since Lapis is most likely scared of fusing after what happened with Jasper, and Peridot isn't quite sure about fusing just yet. They could discover the beauty of fusion together. So, I suppose that Peridot could fuse with any of the gems, so we'll just have to wait and see. As a close, I'll list some possibilities to Peridot's fusion name. Jade, Emerald, Tourmaline, Obsidian, Moonstone, Bloodstone, Amber, Onyx, Chrysoberyl, and Topaz. That's it for now, Crystal Gems.